Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Stryker break. Here we've got it for you, 2025 Topps Series 2 baseball cards. The brand new release, it's release day. Happy release day. I can't tell you how many people throughout the last, basically since Series 1. As soon as Series 1 it's like day one. It's like, I can't wait for Series 2. Well, here we are, Series 2. We're going to rip it. We got hobbies, we got jumbos. And we're doing some mixers, so we're going to mix in, some of the more recent new things. We got a Bowman Breaker's Delight to get some high-end potential into our breaks. Got a little sampler of 2024 Heritage High Number. And a Topps Chrome Black, mixing the highs, the mediums, and the lows together. So it's a flagship release. Welcome. This is break number 1. We're in. It's a flagship release, and this is one of the more affordable. This is like Topps product that they put out in front of the masses. Series 1, Series 2, and Update. They put it out in front of the masses for broad appeal. There's all different formats. There's low-end fat packs you can get for like $7 at a grocery store or whatever, all the way up to a jumbo box, which varies in price. Usually between $200 and $300 for a jumbo box. And if you get something real good, just for an example, so 2024 Topps Update was really good, and a jumbo box of that is probably around $400 right now. So, just for a comparison, we want to compare. We like to eat dessert first around here. Little silver pack. Shout out, chat. What's going on? I see ya. Jenks, I see ya. Yankee Collector, Michael, Tarzan, Megan, Johnny, Derek, Tim, Fitzy. Let's hope we get some parallels up in here. All right. All-Star cards are in here along with the regulars. Okay, so we got All-Star Mojos, Ted Williams, and the regular 90 insert set as well. Box number 1 has no parallels. We're going to rip these pack by pack for the first box, just to get the vibe. I think I forgot to put no lyrics. Instrumental only. Let's give that a little refresh. We don't want to be listening to some other Joker talk. There is a different kind of mix today going on, folks. Different kind of mix. And the music, I just left it pretty wide open. Billy Cook, rookie. Josh Bell. What's up, Chris? For everybody, hit that like button. Take just a moment, hit the like button for me, please. I appreciate it. We're going to talk baseball cards, releases, probably tacos, candy bars possibly, and other things. Color match, Ezekiel Tovar. Talk about some new City Connect hats that I'm looking to get. I haven't gotten a load of hats yet this year. What is this? There's going to be a lot of like skipping songs, I think. City Connect hats. Back to that. All-Star Tarek Skubal. What do we think of the design? Nostalgia flowing? Yay or nay? For the All-Star cards. Gold mirror incoming. Why not both? Yeah, the Choco Taco is legendary. It's a good beach item. Get it at the beach vendor. Wenzel Perez. I haven't had a Choco Taco in a while. It's always between that and the Snickers ice cream bar for me when it comes to like beach ice cream. Retro, what's up? What video do you have in the pipeline? And is there 150K? What are we at? I don't even know how many I have. 100 and something? 40 something? 146,000. Wow. We are approaching 150K. I didn't even think about it till you said that. That's a sweet card. James Wood and Dylan Cruz. What do we got here? DD. Dynamic duels. We'll give her a little sleeve. Choco Taco is discontinued. Oh, that's a horrible piece of news. 420 pack rips. Big Rays hit and break number 4. FedEx just got here. Nice. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Okay. Summer Superstars. Not bad. Not bad. Nice and colorful. That's what I want a summertime pit to look like. A summertime insert. Grandstand Gems. Thank you for becoming a hitter. Hat tip to you, sir. What do you guys like out of the newer City Connect styles? There's just like a whole bunch of hats that a whole bunch of teams that have hats with different styles right now. They've got the 4th of July parallels. Have you seen those? They look pretty cool. I got to get a Tigers one. There's 2 Tigers ones that I'm looking to get, and also there's a Jackson Jobe rookie. And not only Tigers, but just like other teams too. I do like the colors of the Minnesota Twins City Connect. It's like a yellow. I don't have any yellow hats. They have the batting helmet one. Future Stars Jason Dominguez. Batting practice City Connect with the yellow Minnesota. I don't have any Twins hats. Nice law butt. No Matt Shaw in Series 2. Yeah, Chris, he's in Series 2. He's a short print, though. When does Series 3 come out? There's no such thing as Series 3. There's a Topps update, though. Kind of like Series 3, but it's just called Update. That'll be one of the most anticipated, if not... Yeah, it's just going to be one of the most anticipated releases of the year. Topps Update, Topps Chrome Update, Topps Chrome. Those 3, they're all good. All 3 of them are going to be good. James Wood is a stud. OPS leader. I like the gold foil down there. Number 5. Jordan. Decent, kind of generic design, but the foil makes it pop. I like there's like some real subtle foil right along the edges and going along. That adds a little bit of appeal to it. Kutch just passed Clemente in home runs, Alton? No way. Torkelson. I like that photo. 3/4 photo. So that's the way I like them. Rainbow foil. No numbered parallels yet. So if you guys didn't watch, I came out with the Secrets of Series 2 video yesterday where I broke down the different formats. Another Jackson Jobe. We got 2 Jackson Jobe rookies. Okay. Usually you don't get doubles. Shouldn't get doubles in a hobby box. 350 card checklist. Padres single A tin caps have a sweet neon yellow hat. I know, I was looking at that actually, Derek. I was looking at that one too. I think I'm going to get that one. I've got 2 different City Connect Padres. I've got 2 different Padres hats. So I'm all about getting like my favorite teams, bunch of different hats. So of course I'll get a couple of Tigers ones. I still haven't bought the City Connect Tigers just because it just sucks. It's so lame. So bland and lame. I don't want it. But I do want the 4th of July one. All the teams have the 4th of July ones. They're pretty colorful, and I like them. Fitzy, I have a feeling they're gonna hold back Roman Anthony for Series 1. I think so. I think it was too late for him. J-Hen's got a relic. Rookie relic, Justin Henry Malloy. It's a Tigers release. Jesse. It's pretty wild that the Tigers are the best team in the league, and not the league, in all of baseball, and they have the best farm system. There's a lot of hope. Midwesterners, you can relate to this. When you've got a good team, there's just like a good vibe in the whole state that goes around. And a lot of my friends and family members, we all talk about the Tigers. Everybody kind of knows about them. Smile comes to your face. There's a pink parallel, Luis Angel Acuna of the 1990. That's actually a pretty nice card. Mets going to Michael. I'm going to put him up on the stage. Caglione, I'm not sure. There's a possibility that he makes it. Just that little separation of time. You would think just making your debut before the previous release, it would kind of qualify you to get in there. But there is a cutoff date. But I would think they would hold Roman Anthony out until Series 1 next year. However, I think there's a possibility we get Cags, but I don't know for sure. I might just be talking. Mr. Infuego, what's up, my friend? Thank you for being here. Koufax. Huge Cubs fan. Did you like that series with the Tigers? That was entertaining. It was really entertaining. PCA is must-see TV. Let's do another one. This break's going to go by pretty quick, so make sure you get that like button in. We're not doing it too much. I don't have a ton of this. I've only got enough for today's breaks and Friday's breaks. Maybe I'll hold a couple boxes over for next week, but next week we got Inception coming out. That's going to be awesome. I should probably buy some more of this, but we'll see. Just pulled a Pujols flagship auto patch number to 15 out of my jumbo. Yeah, that's the thing about this release. It's like there are a few decent rookies. The checklist, you're going to be able to get better rookies in these silver packs. So there's a benefit to buying hobbies and jumbos in that there's exclusive silver packs out of the hobby boxes and jumbos, okay? Which is what we just opened. The checklist is going to span more people in those. Also, there are certain inserts and autographs and like short print type things that you can only get out of hobby and jumbo. The black parallels, I would imagine we're going to see several black parallels today. They brought the black parallels back. They didn't have them in Series 1. Everybody threw a fit, so they brought them back and added them to Series 2, which seems awfully convenient, you know? Like, it's actually kind of perfect. Pad Series 2 a little bit with the black parallels from Series 1. It's kind of perfect. And the short print makes Series 2 a little bit better, too. Is that a Kristen Campbell on the stand? Nope. Angel Acuna. You got your first 101 ever out of a marble rendition Spider-Man hobby box the other day. Awesome. You wish blacks were in every format. They are historically a hobby only. You know, they got to give you reasons to buy certain formats. And the blacks are like one of the reasons why you buy hobby and jumbo. Hobby and jumbos. The clears only come out of hobby. The blacks come out of hobby and jumbo, which, you know, hobby formats. There's plenty of other things, like there's a whole bunch of retail exclusive parallels, so there's plenty to chase. Blaster boxes do not look good. I would avoid blaster boxes if I were you. If you have a choice. Then again, you're at the store, you just want to pick something up, it's not the end of the world. But from a value standpoint, not quite there. One thing that I am enjoying is that the cards are all faced in the same direction. Dynamic duels look good. How could we make it a little bit better? A little more flair to, like, the red is awfully muted. A little more, like, vibrance to it would be cool. A little more three-dimensional look to that would be cool, but dynamic duos is good. McMahon. I'm just gonna throw some reviews on things. Put it in the chat. What do you like? What don't you like? Wyatt Langford Cup card looks pretty good. Okay, there's the Soto. First appearance of Juan Soto in a Mets uniform. Angel Acuna. Jackson Jobe, 89 rookie. This is one of the top guys. Sasaki, Jobe, Angel Acuna. Those are like the big three, I guess. You know, here's another sign of the times. This one looks a little bit different. I guess I just didn't notice the foil. See how there's like a little bit of foil in here? The radiant rays. It's got some foil on there, and it just makes it look a little bit better, and it pops out a little bit, whereas like they could have done that same thing right here. They could have made some of this foil or at least glossy or vibrant in some way just to make it a little more desirable. Shohei pitching. There's a Sasaki. I did pick up in the old fantasy league. Picked up a couple of guys. I'm back on board with Libertor. James Wood. There's the 90 James Wood. Back on the Libertor train. And also, what do you think about this move? So Matt Wallner's doing pretty good. Austin Wells Cup card. Matt Wallner came back and he's already hit a couple of home runs. I swooped him up off the waivers because Cedric Mullins was injured. Otani OPS leaders. Yeah, the gold looks good. See, just that, like that little gold foil accenting makes a big difference. Someone dropped Adolis Garcia. Like, he's not having the best season, but in a 14-team league, there's nobody to pick up. There's like nothing. He's only batting .220. 7 home runs, 7 stolen bases. They got him way down in like the 8 hole. 7th, batting 7th, 8th, just like way down. Summertime superstars, Manny. I'm hoping he kind of catches fire and moves on up. Marcus Semien has kind of caught fire a little bit lately. He's doing some things. So that's good. He's batting like, I think he was batting cleanup, but now I've got 3 Rangers on my team, and they've struggled offensively a little bit, but they've got a really nice offense. I think they're just underperforming. Adolis always struck out too much, says Wong. Yeah, but power, RBIs, 100 RBIs, 25 plus home runs. That kind of player doesn't grow on trees. Manny Machado, game used with a pinstripe. Going to the Padres. So far, 2 relics out of 2 hobby boxes. That one's going to Jason. Here's our first numbered parallel in 2 boxes. Jose Tena to 250. Man. Scored 16 yesterday. Yeah, I know. Got 3 Rangers on my team now. I'm covering them. Covering them with my eyeballs. Mason Miller Cup card back there. Let's dabble in a jumbo. Hopefully Series 2 isn't this dry. The whole thing about Series 2 is big hits. There's big chase card type hits. It's going to be pretty dry unless you get some kind of a big hit. Let's turn to what's happening. Hoping my Yankees trade for Scooble before the deadline. I think we got to lock Scooble up. I don't think we let Scooble go. Jose Ramirez, William Contreras. Man, silver packs have been dry. Here we go. Let's get one out of here. At least a parallel. Will Wagner, rookie. Arnado. Harris. Big Poppy. 0 for 4. You know, ideally, this production on this product should have been probably about half of what it is. And then saying that, there is very little allocation going around for breakers, hobby shops, etc. I think what's happening is a mistake on Fanatics' part. Oh, this right here is what I was talking about. The big hits. That's a monster hit. Triple autograph numbered to 10. 1 of 10. Pedro Martinez, Steve Carlton, and Aaron Nola. Oh my. Kurt, congratulations. Phillies Pedro. Okay. That's an insane hit. This is like a once in a lifetime type of hit. Getting a banging triple auto with some Hall of Famers on there. Wow. Baseball Stars triple autograph card. Talk about a hot B. Wow. Okay, congratulations. That is special. That is a special hit. Drew Waters. Sand glitter. Jumbos, sand glitter parallels. However, parallels matter because of the rookie class. Who cares if you're getting a bunch of parallels if there's no good rookies? Is that numbered? Yes, numbered to 10. 1 of 10. Just pulled a Charlie Condon Bowman first auto to 150. Congratulations. Marge says nice triple auto. I don't know. You don't know that for sure. It's something. I mean, this is a Stryker break. We may get something better than that. OPS leader, Jaron Duran, number 22 at 834 OPS. That color looks a little different than the other ones, but I don't think it's numbered. Hit that like button. Let's get it going. 650 in the chat. Welcome. This is how we roll. Merrill Kelly sand glitter. That's kind of cool. I do like this one. Jackson Merrill cup card. All-Star. Matt Olson. Back to the Fanatics mistake. Yeah, I think they should have printed about half as much of this. I mean, but I think every collector says that about everything always. So we always want a shorter print run, but this in particular. Here's a couple of cool ones. Okay, what summertime superstars? This one's like completely foil. I think this is a pink parallel, like a pink foil parallel. That's cool. It looks good. And Wyatt Langford cup card. So just imagine. Really, I think what's going to happen, which may never happen, actually, but I think what would have to happen for them to not be so crazy with the print run would be for Fanatics to, like, be holding a bunch of this back and then not be able to sell it. So like allocation number 2 comes rolling around and nobody wants it. And then they're stuck with like 1,000 pallets of the stuff sitting in their warehouse. Then what? That seems impossible. Like that's never going to happen. So Reed Detmers to 99. Because like how would this product be more appealing to people? It'd be more appealing if more stuff like that, first of all, would be coming out, but that's a crazy hit. You would need more parallels. You would need like more boxes to have those big chase cards, but then if you have more boxes that have the big chase cards, they're not quite chase worthy. Our first gold out of 3 boxes, Valente Bellozo. I'm going to give you guys a bit of secret information right here. Hit that like button. We're only at 181 likes. We got 700 people watching. 700 million, says $50 Chuck. It's more accurate. Thank you, Chuck. Hit that like and I'm going to give you a little bit of info. I'm going to compare. Schwellenbach. Player worn. Like a navy swatch. Player worn Schwellenbach. I'm going to point out the flaws. I'm going to point out the successes. Flaw. Player worn. At the very least. I mean, come on, guys. Like, Caminero. If it's a rookie, I understand. Player worn. That's a sweet Caminero photo. I like the color match design. Awesome photo. Unique. Gives a glimpse into his personality. That's cool. Number 2 behind Judge on the OPS. Ohtani. All right, so here's what I want to look at. 2025 Series 2 Hobby. So it's 1 out of 36 for a gold out of a hobby box. In Series 1, it was 1 out of 41. So a little bit better. For jumbos, it's 1 out of 11 in Series 1. In Series 2, it's 1 out of 11. You want to see that number go down from series to series as a collector. You're supposed to get a reduced print run from Series 1 to Series 2, and then from Series 2 to update. So here's where it gets interesting. Series 2 golds out of a hanger box. 1 out of 14. Okay. What about Series 1 golds out of a hanger box? 1 out of 11. Easier to get a gold out of a Series 1 hanger box than Series 2. Hanger boxes aren't good for Series 2. I'm not going to open any. Unless, like, there's a discount, like a heavy discount or something. Like, maybe just for fun, just to, like, rip some for the channel. But, like, if I was just a straight-up collector that's ripping, you know, for a purpose, I'm not ripping hanger boxes. I'd rip fatties. Not ripping blaster boxes. Not ripping Fanatics boxes. I'd rip megas. Let's look at now so that you get that initial understanding of what they've done. Hobbies, jumbos, hanger boxes, and fat packs. Fat packs, gold, 1 in 12 in Series 2. 1 in 12 fat packs for gold. That's a nice number. You're getting golds at a much better rate out of a fat pack than a hanger box. Fat packs, Series 1, 1 in 35. Fat packs are like 4 times better. 3 times better. 3 times better. So they did some weird things with the numbers. Watch that video. I broke it down a little bit in more detail that I came out with yesterday. If you want some more info. We got another numbered card. Dustin Harris to 250. Looking to try to rip some fatties. I haven't seen any. Has anybody seen any fatties in the wild? I don't know that they're even available. I know for a fact that there's our first pitch, I think. Joey Graziadi. Never heard of him. The star of season 28 of The Bachelor. That's why I haven't heard of him. And season 33 of Dancing with the Stars. That's why I haven't heard of him. You would have to Clockwork Orange my eyeballs open to watch either of those. GameStop has them. Fatties. Yamamoto. Another player worn. Sand Glitter Baz. Ellie. Altuve. They're still giving us non-instrumental songs. I'm just going to fight through it. All right, we got another hobby, and then we're going to rip up a couple of different things. Clear the palette, cleanse the palette a bit for the end of break number 1. We got 4 of these bad boys today. 4 breaks. And they're each going to be about 45 minutes. Lizardo figured it out. Yeah, he had a couple games after we pulled his 101 rookie superfractor. He had he was doing awesome, and then he had a couple of sussy games. Wow, we got a numbered one. I mean, it's maybe I missed a numbered one earlier because you cannot even hardly see that. Pete Alonso to 199. How is this even a parallel? I'm sorry, but it looks exactly the same as the other ones. All right, here we go. Here's a regular one. Here's a parallel. Oh, is that what it is? Like the yellow on the other side? Michael's got the Mets. Congratulations on that dynamically different parallel. The name is Aqua. Oh, is that what it is? What were we comparing it to? The name is Aqua. That's different. They've never done that before. Where just like the name is a different color that I can remember. Like a silver pack parallel. It's always like the background mojo on the, at least on the inside, is different. Mud Duck. It's because you're ripping retail. Sticker autos come out of retail. Unless, like, you can get a sticker auto out of an insert. Like, if you get a Bowman insert autograph, sometimes those will have a sticker auto, but those are super rare and pretty collectible. Usually they're, like, pretty low numbered, too. TB says, just joined. What is the triple auto back there? Give her a little rewind. Experience it. Experience it for yourself instead of just me telling you. That's no fun. You can rewind it. We got DVR set up here, ladies and gentlemen. Also, let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. Tarzan's on top, followed by Jedi Knight and Eric. We got a lot of people with 75 points. So if you communicate in the chat, if you drop comments in the chat, and if you drop super chats, you'll get more points and you'll move up the community leaderboard. And the top 3 get the wonderful little crowns next to their name. Yeah, we have yet... Well, we only got one. We got the one autograph. We'll see. It's about time to get an auto out of a hobby box, though. Should be about 1 out of 3 hobby boxes has an autograph, but we'll see. It appears that they printed quite a lot of hobby boxes. They produced quite a lot. Okay, let me just comment on this card. I don't like cards like this for like multiple reasons. Not a fan of horizontal cards, first of all, and not really a fan of like just multiple players standing there, not even on the field, just like, I don't know. And it's a checklist. There's like a bunch of reasons why that's not a good card, in my opinion. It's just a personal thing. But hey, a checklist is at least better with some players on there than just a standard. Okay, there's another one. Like, we need a little more contrast here, in my opinion. Like, we've got the Toronto City Connect going on. Let's get a little bit of red. Let's get a little more foil on there. Well, there's no foil, so let's get some foil. That'd make it better. A little too bland. Another checklist, eh? Aqua. At least it's got Nando on there. At least it's on the field. At least it's a color match with his sleeve. And the Aquas are kind of tough. Aqua foil. Pretty sure that's a hobby exclusive. Going to Jason. What's up, Chris? Love watching your breaks. Thank you. Appreciate the membership. Gunner, Summertime, Superstars. Is that Carpenter? Yes, it is. That's like a perfect Carpenter photo. He's got that look on his face a lot, where he's smiling because he just crushed the ball. Suzuki OPS leader. Parker Meadows. Future Stars card. He's back. That's a big addition to the team. That's a cool photo. For a horizontal especially, like, I mean, if you think about it, it didn't have to be a horizontal. You could have fit that in like that. But it doesn't look bad for a horizontal. I actually do. I like that one. What's the triple auto? Give her a little rewind and watch it. You'll appreciate it. Kakanowitz. On-card autograph, rookie auto for the Angels. Dreamweaver, congratulations. Probably nothing else. Probably nothing. Oh, not so fast. Not so fast. I'm so glad we got one. That's so sweet. Dude, this is a gnarly card. Whoa. It's even better than I imagined. It looks better than I thought. And the back is way better. Like, I didn't see a picture of the back before. It's like awesome. Awesome card. Shea, congratulations. This is like a 55.2. This is thicker than you would think. I thought it was just going to be a normal thickness, but whoa, very, very cool card. A plus. And it's Mookie. Yes. I hope we see another one of these. These things are rare. Wow. We got a couple of monsters on the stage. See what I mean? It has some gems. Series 2 has some gems. I just kind of hope it gets a little bit cheaper. I would want it to be a little bit cheaper. Because there's some chase cards. Like, if you can chase it at an affordable price. We got a little 3-piece here to end the break, to mix things up a bit. Let's rip the heritage. We got to get a different checklist involved too, you know, just for the people who might not have a checklist that is a big hitter for Series 2. We expand the rookies. 2024 heritage high number. Well, blaster box. Every one of these blasters at least has like a good rookie or two, so. Wong likes the Mookie. Shout out Wong. A lot of people loving that hit. Jen wants to trade a Paw Patrol card for that. Wow, it's quite a good deal. Pulled a Babe Ruth all aces out of an Easter egg twin. No way. You think the King card beats the 3X auto? No. I mean, it's a... No way. Pedro, Carlton, and Nola. The King card's awesome, but I'd take that 100 times out of 100. This is numbered to 10, too. All Kings, 1 out of 798 packs. Hobby. Yeah, that's a tough one. Does the King card make up for the horizontals and everything else you've said? Well, I mean, it doesn't like make up for it, but like I said, this is release day. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is what I do. I like to break these things down. This is Stryker breaks. Not only do I break packs, I break things down. I break down releases. I break down products, movies, candy bars, food. Like, I'm breaking down a lot of different things. So I'm gonna break down the release and just be honest. Where I see negative things, I'll call it out, and then I'll try to say how I would improve it or how I think it could be improved. And where there's something sweet, I'm gonna call that out too. Just gonna be honest. White Myers, green Foley. That's how you gain credibility, you know, and both as a creator, as a breaker, as a creator, as a person. Just honesty. Number 1. Bobby Miller to $6.99. Corbin Burns, green. Free autograph out of a blaster. Thank you very much. Zach Remillard. Scott, congratulations on the auto. Whatchamacallit breaks. I'd be down if they want to sponsor. If they want to sponsor the breaks, I would be down to call it Whatchamacallit breaks. As long as I get a lifetime supply and, I don't know, $7 million. Just off the top of my head. Skeens rookie. Oliver Dunn green. We get the green parallel exclusives out of these hobby boxes. Joe Musgrove in an aqua. These things are so awesome. Like, they feel even better after opening flagship. Look at Jackson Merrill rookie, Imanaga rookie. Imanaga's going to be back soon. He's really? That's strange. Is there something I'm missing here? Is one of these you rarely see the same card. I mean, I don't know if I've seen that. Strange. TCB. Can I break down Dancing? Dancing with the Stars? Can I break it down? I can. I would not want to. It would have to be a very lucrative gig for me to break something like that down. One of my ex-girlfriends was a dancer. Like a trained dancer, not like not like one of those dancers, although she could have been. And I had to go and watch her like dance recitals and stuff. Will Wagner to 199. Toronto Blue Jays autograph. Refractor Pete to 199. There's a lot of cards in this pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought there was only supposed to be 5. Oh no, there's 6. Okay. Open enough of these, you'd think I'd know. Leon. Appreciate the good vibes, brother. Julio to 150. It's a blue lava. Good luck, Triat. Hello, Julie. Good day to you. Used to open in silver packs. Maybe. Yeah, I just thought there was... They just felt a little... It's been a minute, I guess. Haven't opened a ton. We got to keep this Mookie way up here, along with this. We got 2 bangers so far. One more box. Huge potential. Sky-high potential out of this. The highest value cards that you can pull potentially can come out of these. First parallel autograph of a player. Low numbered. Can you explain the Kikuchi lore? Best way to explain it would be for you to just watch the Ballad of Kikuchi, the video. I made a song. It's on YouTube. The redemptions continue. I don't know if I can handle any more redemptions after Friday. Jace Young, red rookie. Oh, there's a big one. We got another big one. Multiple big boys during this break. Purple Mate for Jeff. This is, if you're unfamiliar with Bowman, got a lot of new people in here today, I'm sure. Jesus Mate is the #1 prospect to chase out of this release. The first autographs are on top of the hierarchy, then their first parallels, collectability hierarchy. And then, you know, the base autographs, the chrome firsts, then the paper firsts. Barrios to 150. To 99. Better be a good one. You better be a really, really good one. Green Lava Parallel, Charles McAdoo. For the Blue Jays. Michael. But we do have a gold. True gold. Jaden Fielder, not bad. Color match, too. Not bad at all. And Cobb Hightower. This is sweet. Gold, true gold color match to 50. Another Brewers hit. Jeff. Sweet hit. Got a nice front row. I'm going to sleeve it up. I'm going to sleeve the redemption up. I don't really know what else to do with it. Look how fancy this redemption is. Nice graphics on there. Good artwork. Gets you real excited. This is the face of someone who's not impressed with redemptions. Borderline angry about it. Which pack? That is called a Breaker's Delight. Sometimes it's called an HTA Choice box of 2025 Bowman. All right, let's check out the hits. We're going to move right into break number 2. We don't delay. There's no sitting here begging everybody to try to buy into a break. Nah. They're already sold out. Already randomized. Ready to go. In fact, if you're interested in joining a Stryker break, let me drop you a link. You got to join the Patreon group and become a slammer. Slammer tier gets notified when I post a break. They can buy in if they want. Download the Patreon app if you join. Notification will come right on your phone. Just pops up. Bling! And just click the notification. There's a link in there. Takes you to StrykerBreaks.com where you can buy in if you want. Breaks sell out quick. If you're having trouble getting into a break, just send me a direct message, a DM on Patreon, asking for an early notification. We got the rookies, good rookies, Aqua Musgrove, Green Dunn, Skeens, Green Burns, Bobby Miller to 699, Foley Green, Tobias rookie, white parallel, another of the exact same Imanaga. There's a rainbow foil Wyatt Cup card, Devers pink foil parallel, Pete Alonso to 199. Note the name is what is a parallel. Yamamoto player worn, Alonso to 199. Aqua, Tatis and Bogarts. Cobb Hightower first auto. To 99. Barrios to 150. Harris to 250. Detmers to 99. Tina to 250. Machado pinstripe game used. Justin Henry Malloy Relic. Luis Angel Acuna pink parallel. Schwellenbach, Kokanowitz, rookie auto, Julio to 150, Wagner to 199, Reimillard, real one auto. Got the McAdoo green lava redemption. This is just a monster 1/10 red parallel color match. Pedro Martinez, Steve Carlton, and Aaron Nola triple autograph. Mookie Betts all kings. This thing is wicked. It's so cool. You got to see it in person. It's even better. It feels like a piece of leather almost. It's like thicker too. Jaden Fielder, true gold, first auto to 50. And Jesus Mate to 250. Break number 2. Good luck, break number 2. I wish you all of the treasures in the world. Yeah, the king is a thickie. The king is a thickie. It's awesome. It's just glorious. 5 stars, A+ on that insert. Great idea. Whoever came up with that idea. Just all around good vibes. I can't wait. I want to get one of those K-Zones. That's another goal. A goal of today. Get a K-Zone. Maybe even an SP K-Zone. Break number 2. Box number 1. Dreamweaver. Who do you have? Blue Jays and Nationals. The link didn't work for some reason, so if anybody needs to know, I can either drop a link in the chat or whatever. Imanaga. Cup card. Your pre-orders are lost in Texas. Oh no. Opening Bowman Sapphire 2025. I was able to get 1 box. I don't know if I'm going to keep it and just add it to my wax collection or do a break with it. Maybe we do a high roller or what. I don't know what I'm going to do. Or do I open it myself as a video on the channel? Haven't decided. Yeah, the silvers are bone dry, and that tells me all I need to know about production. Lots of hobbies and jumbos produced. Lots of blaster boxes produced. And then like about the same of all the other formats, except it seems to be fewer mega boxes. And, or I mean, It's tough because unless you have an exclusive parallel out of that particular format, you can't figure out production. So we could figure out production of hanger boxes because they have the Diamante parallels. So we can figure out how many of those are made. Can't figure out production of fat packs. Can't figure out production of like display boxes, Fanatics boxes. Well, yeah, you can figure out Fanatics because they have the redemption. Yeah, maybe that's the next thing I do. I haven't seen anybody dive into the numbers and like post it publicly. Because you see, here's what people usually do. They usually figure out the numbers and then keep it as a secret for themselves. So sometimes people share. ChasingMajors.com is a good place that shares some of that information. But people just like do the numbers and then just hold on to those. Irarte to 150 blue parallel. It's the first hobby that we've gotten an autograph, I think, isn't it? Iriarte. What's the best format of Series 2 I can get, asks Adam. Adam, I made a video yesterday kind of breaking that down. You should watch the video because there's some details. There's a lot of details. Home field advantage. Another collectible card. They made it so there's a lot of collectible things outside of the rookies. Series 2. Hey, back to back. That's one of the better ones to get. Luis Angel Acuna, home field advantage. Looks great. Looks look really good. Lloyd, congratulations. Get you up there. Past a K base. Oh, should I go back and find it? Put it in my mouth, take a bite out of it, spit it out onto the break table. I wouldn't recommend putting these cards in your mouth, kids. They taste like poison. I've done it. I take a bite so you don't have to. Mickey Mantle and Duke Snider. They taste like chemicals. They kind of make your tongue tingle a little bit, like it's rejecting whatever you put in your mouth. So don't do it, kids. It's not worth it. It's disgusting. No, that's what I was talking about. Like in foil, they look a lot better. This is the pink. These cards look so much better covered in foil. And I guess you could argue they left the foil off of there just so that they would look better in a parallel. I'll take that if they want to steal that explanation. But then again, they put foil on some other ones, so... Jose. Neto. Grayson Rodriguez, rainbow foil. That's gonna be it for that box. About time for a silver pack auto. How many silver pack autos do you think come out of a case? I couldn't even guess. If I had to set the over under, I'd probably set it at this rate. I mean, 2.5. Scale of 1 to 10, how bad do the cards taste? Like 10 being good and 1 being bad. Like a 6 maybe. 6 or 7. They're not, I mean, they're not that bad, but I've tasted some bad things. Doesn't mean you should do it. Doesn't mean you should put them in your mouth, kids. So we're going with over under of 1.5, 1.5. Ugh, that is horrible. Saw another channel open a whole case of jumbos, no numbered or autos. Dude, I'm telling you, people are gonna miss some of those numbered cards. Mojos, they're gonna miss some. Guaranteed. Is there a silver pack in here? Did I already open it? Must have already opened it. My memory is real bad. Trying to keep up with 775 people in a chat while opening and communicating. Trying to come up with things that are interesting to talk about. It's a good thing my hands work on their own. I don't even have to think about it. Reading the chat. You just picture a bunch of people watching with cards in their mouth. Not if they know what's good for them. I'm telling you, immediately you're going to be like, poison! It's all different prices, Jared. It's cheaper when there's like flagship stuff like this. When there's more expensive boxes, it's a little more expensive. But normally, I try to keep the normal ones under $100. These ones are way less than that. But if it's a high roller, like where we got a bunch of like real expensive stuff, can get up to like $150. But the insurance covers $100. Shipping insurance, so that's like, it's good to keep it under that price if possible. A desert. 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 On Saturday, you got Connor Griffin game-used batting gloves and got them signed. Whoa, that's awesome. I was just looking at him as a potential pickup, but it's going to be a while for him still until he gets in the bigs. Gold hobby, numbered to 2025. The numbering looks good. The gold foil looks good. Not any loss. No foil loss on that one in particular. Dylan Cruz, 1990. Vlad All-Star. It's an interesting card. Looks kind of like a photo that a golden mirror would feature. Let's pull a golden mirror today. We're getting a lot of good things. We got an HFA. We got a triple auto. We got an All Kings. Get a couple of gnarly hits still. Well, you know what? We can set that up over under. Rex everything with a 50 membership gift. Rex, you spoil me, sir. Everybody check the chat. Check for your name in the chat. If you got a green highlight, that means you just got a random gifted membership from Rex, and give him a shout out. Everybody give Rex a shout out for his generosity. I appreciate that, brother. Oh, that's got to be a low numbered one. A patch on there to 25. Yes. Albies. Michael, congratulations. That's a sweet hit. Camille dropping a $20 super chat. The generosity's flowing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Camille. And Rex. Love it. The good vibes are they're gonna translate into the cards. We're gonna get better things because of it. Just know it. So by the end of the day, we will have ripped a whole hobby case. And I'm going to set that over under silver pack autographs at 0.5. So now's the time to get your bet in. There's the black. Black looks good. That is a rich, very dark, rich black midnight color. to 74. Okay, that's our first one. We should get a couple of these throughout the day. Superstar player, Vladdy. Dreamweaver, congratulations. It's going to do it for that one. .5, over or under? Tarzan, under. Ellie, under. Over. I'm going to go over. And it's going to be in this one right here. Black, going to be tough to grade. This one is centered, sharp, edges are clean. So just judging the very first one I've seen, that's a clean card. But in general, yes, the blacks are very hard to grade. Autograph out of this one right here. If you haven't got your over-under and guess yet, you better do it. What if it wasn't this one? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Oh, but you know what I'm capable of. Manifesting an autograph like that. Just hobby, Don. I mean, because we don't have a full case of jumbos. Do you know if it's mostly relics? Yeah, typically it's like 2/3 of the hits are probably going to be relics. But I don't, you know, this is opening day, release day, so I don't really know. Yeah, Andrew, pretty much fully recovered. We've only gotten one parallel out of the silver packs. Where are we at for likes? Can we get to 400 real quick? We got 825 legends in the house. If you haven't hit that like button yet, do me a solid. It really helps. Helps the channel, helps the video, helps everything. Oh, I see a sweet card right there on the bottom. Did you guys see that? We got another cool hit coming. Stick around for just a moment. We're going to check out another rare one. There have been quite a few nice surprises so far. It's like wandering through the desert and coming across an oasis. That's not just a hallucination. Kike. Rainbow foil. OPS leader Seager. There's another one. Nice. Lindor and Soto. Yeah. But how sweet would that look if like the orange was foil? It'd look very cool. Or the whole inside foil would be sweet. Siri rainbow foil. Let's get some more numbered stuff. Come on. Devers. Predicting a Tarek Skubal auto 1990. Really? If that happens, wow. It's a nice prediction. I'd love to see one. Here's a blue. Ask. And get a Lucas Erkeg. Erkeg to 150. Color match Royals. Troy. Does every card have a gold mirror? Yeah. What are the cards with no borders? Those are called true photo variations. Pretty uncommon. Oh, that's a nice hit. Montero, dude, you were close. Scooble, Montero, same team. Montero rookie auto with his number on there. He didn't have to do the inscription, but he did. I dig it. These look clean, man. I like the incorporation of this style to the autographs. It's like the Topps Chrome style a little bit, or the Bowman style, where they white out a nice little spot for the autograph. I like a real one auto where, you know, just kind of looks like you got it signed in real life, where they don't have the white out. That's got its place too, but that looks really good. Samuel, congratulations on the numbered autograph, numbered to 99. Did we look at the numbering on that? Let's just check it out. Yeah, 95 of 99. And here comes the hit. Not that, but we got a gold too. Casey Schmidt is legit to 2025. Did he hit a bomb last night, Casey Schmidt? I think he might have. I know I wanted to start him in fantasy, but I had to shuffle my lineup around. I think I did get a piece of him. This is what I was waiting for. Heavy lumber, Andrew McCutchen. These are not common hits. Do you guys remember when I pulled a bunch of heavy lumber cards out of that case? Was it a Fat Pack case? And I pulled a whole bunch of heavy lumber cards. They're like, we destroyed the odds. I think I pulled like 6 or something out of a case, and we should have not even gotten one. Al, you got that Kutch, man. Heavy lumber. Did we look at the back? Let's check out the back. Wood grain back. Very nice design for the front. That's a sweet card. Every card has a superfractor. Well, out of flagship, they're platinum. You don't get superfractors out of flagship releases. You get platinum one-on-ones. The card on the right is a pink parallel. Pink foil parallel. Oh, was it a hanger case, Andrew? Hanger box case? Yeah, that thing was crazy. I can't remember how I think I sold them all to one person. I think I sold everything I ripped out of that case to one person. I just like, take it all. I love to do that. The next case I open, I'm going to do that again, because it just saved me so much time. I don't even care. Like, just take it all. Hey Song Kim to 150. So that other one was an all-star parallel, right? This is how they normally look with the blue background to 150. But this is a good card, man. Color match, rookie autograph, Dodgers rookie, international player. That's got some appeal for sure. Shay, congratulations. But yeah, the other one was an all-star, so the parallel was different. It was just the name. It's the first I've ever seen of that. Dylan Cruz, there's another nice hit. Dylan Cruz, rookie mojo for the Nationals. Dreamweaver. You got a heavy lumber when I pulled the All Kings? Really? Any SP rookies yet? No. But we've gotten some crazy things already. Another auto, Dalton Varsho. Just a standard autograph. Sand Glitter, Spencer Horowitz. Jumbo exclusive. Shocked? No golden mirror so far? You shouldn't be shocked. They're not easy pulls. I'd be shocked if we had got one so far. I'm like shocked that we got a heavy lumber. You know, even HFAs, those are not easy pulls. Oh, cool. Tigers border, team border, Andy Ibanez. I like the Tigers border with the orange. That looks cool. We're getting some Tigers stuff up on the board. I think this year's release, the flagship releases, are very Tigers centric because we've got so many good young players. So it's a good team to get for the whole year, I think, of releases. 2025 releases. You get the Tigers, gonna get some cards. Yeah, heavy lumber are hard to get, Jay. I'm gonna pull up the odds sheet real quick. I got it right here. Oh, here it is. Heavy lumber. I'll just tell you the odds. Okay, heavy lumber is 1 out of 2,000 hobby packs. 2,032 hobby packs. 1 out of 600 jumbo packs. Jonah Bride, Caminero. What's up, Tim? I'm preferring the jumbos right now. From an enjoyability standpoint, from a ripping, like a breaking standpoint, the jumbos are superior. The guaranteed auto is nice because we have not gotten many autographs out of regular hobby boxes. Aaron Judge, #1 on the OPS. Very nice of Rex, yes. Very nice of Rex. Got a bunch of new members on the channel. Hey, by the way, if you just got a new membership on the channel, check out under the emojis. You get special emojis that only members can use. You can drop a nuke. Just check them out. They're cool. Fire a couple off in the chat. It'll get you bonus points too for the leaderboard. Gold. Another Urkeg. Look at this. Look at this run we're on. My goodness. Sand Glitter Albies. Can we have a conversation about Albies? Like, I know he's really not crushing this year, but Hall of Famer. Still pretty young. Still pretty early for that, but just project what he's done for 10 more years. If he continues to do what he's done so far for 10 more years. I think he's 28. Play till he's 38. He could probably play a little longer because he's a smaller dude. Switch hitter. Might have a little more longevity. I don't know. But do we think he's a Hall of Famer? Muck City in the house. What's up, brother? Your jumbo was terrible. Yeah, everything's hit or miss. Unfortunate, but I mean, it's kind of part of what we do. That's a game-used All-Star Vladdy piece. Let's see if it says the memorabilia contained in this card is a game-specific. Oh, really? But may not be from the event depicted. Got it. It's just an all-star card, not an all-star game card. That's what Topps updates for. Kyle Bradish, you get the event worn all-star game swatches from Topps update. Better than Altuve. Ozzy solid. Am I a member? No, green highlight means you're a member. You can buy one. They're only $1.99. Helps me out. If you like the channel, if you think I provide good information, good entertainment, consistent. I've got well over 1,000 videos on the channel. I break down every release for the people. I tell you everything I know. I don't hold anything back. I don't hide any information. If I find something out, I let you guys know. Try to inform and educate and entertain. Logan Driscoll. What do you think is better, Series 1 or Series 2? It's too soon. Too soon, Ellie. I gotta... Like, we haven't even opened a case. It's... Across the different formats, it's different. So, I need a little more, like... I need to open some retail. To figure out if it's... Like, what's better. The checklist is better for Series 1. But they made more. But not that much more. There are some different things in this release that are better. Some of those inserts are super collectible and chaseable. Lawrence Butler, player worn. There's a lot of player worn stuff. I'm not liking that. I thought Topps had turned a corner with, you know, they stopped giving us the manufactured relics, which is good. That's a definite pro. It used to be out of a jumbo box. You would get a lot of manufactured stuff. Like you'd get one manufactured relic and then one actual relic. And then like Topps update last year was, and even Series 1, if I'm remembering right, was a lot of like game used stuff and they got rid of the manufactured relic. But I'm seeing a lot of player worn stuff. Maybe it's just like a rough run of it, but let's do our little 3-piece of mixing up the checklist and the releases and getting a little more high-end potential. Brandon, I appreciate the $1.99 super chat. Any thoughts when Series 2 Meyer blister packs will be out? No. Seems like usually like a week after, at least in my area, like a week after they come out. There you go, Dave. New Stryker cards are heading out to the people involved in the breaks as well. This is a picture. This is what the base ones look like. That's what I look like. We got a bunch of different parallels, several variations, several image variations, and a super secret SP that has not been revealed yet to the public. I'm not even going to tell you the name. But Machete Mike came up with the idea. And if you go to StrykerBreaks.com, there's a little tab that is called Strike Force. And it's got the images of the last few releases. Also, the Hall of Hits. I updated the Hall of Hits, StrykerBreaks.com. We've got some bangers up on there. Nunez, outfielders, green parallel. Christopher Morel silver to 225. Aqua Lopez, Yamamoto rookie, Skeens rookie. Man, we got a banger box. Multiple numbered chromes. Michael Bush to 699. Brandon Walter green. Oh, dude, I thought that was a red ink real one. For some reason, I think I saw that red and then my mind conflated. Kopech green. Go with this one first. Sly says, I'm new to baseball collecting and I love the heritage packs, but what are you looking for in these as far as rarities? The heritage is that if you're talking about heritage, you're looking for chrome cards, real one autographs. The red ink ones are super tough pulls. Red ink real one, they're hand numbered. Real one rookie autographs are super desirable, collectible. The checklist is usually quite good, especially in that release. Ryan Bliss. It's the rookie checklist in 24 Heritage High Number is spectacular. But since you're new, make sure, Mox, you get it. Make sure you know that there's a difference between regular Heritage and Heritage High Number. If you do a search on Google and you're searching for Heritage High Number, oftentimes it'll just pull up Heritage. different checklists, different, like, usually Heritage High number's way better. Way shorter produced. Dylan Cruz, Topps Chrome Black. Frankie Lindor to 150. Kumar. Vientos to 50. Nice gold for Lloyd. Couple of Mets hits for Lloyd. What's the best card you pulled today? We pulled a few bangers today already. I would say go back and just rewind it to break number 1. There's a few bangers coming out of there. All right, last box of break number 1. Break number 2, I mean. We're moving. Should I get a hobby or jumbo? I mean, if you got the money to get a jumbo, just get a jumbo. Like, if you got to ask. If you're asking, do I get a hobby or jumbo? Just get a jumbo. If you're asking, like, what's the best bang for your buck out of all the different formats, now we got a different question. But I haven't opened any. Oh, that's a cool card coming up next. And we got a gold in here. I haven't opened any retail yet, so it's kind of tough. I made a video yesterday. Check out that Secrets of 2025 Top Series 2. And that'll answer some of your questions about which format to buy. But until I open up different formats and see it with my own eyes and experience it, can be tough to give good advice. Justin Crawford, Mini Diamond Parallel. That's a top 100, number 47. Red rookie Tyler Locklear. Color match Nick Kurtz. Excellent. Number to 99. Going to Joshua. Ugarte to 250, purple parallel. Benji to 150, and here come the autographs. We got 2 parallels. The first one is a purple. Ooh, tell me. Tell me. Oh, man, dude, I thought it was going to be like a Wood or a Cruz. Loma Vita to 250. These are prospects. This is 2025 Bowman for anybody new. Different checklist. Only prospects, no rookie cards. Well, you can get rookies out of there, but mostly prospect autos. Number to 250. Going to Dreamweaver. And then a gold Andrew Morris. Minnesota Twins for Jerome. Gold Lava. And a base Klassen. Sam. Top load a couple of these bad boys. If anybody's got any questions you really want me to answer, just drop a super chat. That way I see it, because there's a lot of people in the house today, so I'm going to miss a whole bunch of people's chats. Not on purpose, I just kind of busy. Got a lot going on here. Can't stare at the chat. All right, we got 2 more breaks featuring hobby boxes, jumbo boxes, and then a little mix of the most recent releases. Just to wet our whistle. All right, we got Dylan Cruz, Topps Chrome Black, Green Kopech and Walter, Bush to 699, Aqua Lopez, Silver Morel to 225, Nunez White, Cruz 90, Klassen first, Morris to 50, Bradish to 150, Ibanez team logo border, Dylan Cruz Mojo rookie, Heavy Lumber McCutcheon, Kim to 150, Varsho auto, Urkeg to 150. We did get a black. These are to 74, Vladdy. Ozzy Albies, patch to 25, Major League Material. Iriarte to 150. Loma Vita to 250. Benji to 150. Kurtz to 99. Garte to 250. Justin Crawford, Mini Diamond, top 100. Locklear, red rookie. HFA, Luis Angel Acuna. Kaider Montero, very sweet card to 99 with his number on there. Rookie auto. Vladdy game used. That's a pink parallel. Duke Snyder and Mickey Mantle. Lawbutt, green. Swatch, Lindor to 150. Vientos, gold to 50. And Ryan Bliss to 150. Break number 3. Good luck. Let's get some more good stuff. Where are you finding it in the wild, Ryan? I haven't seen any in the wild, period. But then again, I don't have a Target near me. I know they were sold at Target online. If you're just coming into the chat, hit that like button. We're trying to get 1,000 likes today. Setting the bar. Setting it pretty high, but definitely doable. Cubs need pitching to get healthy. Yeah, they've been hit by the injury bug. Pitching injury bug. Imanaga. Unfortunate. Steele. That's a big one. Steele and Imanaga. It's brutal. But they're overcoming it, and they're still a top team in the league. Ace Hardware? You did not. Eric, you found some at Ace Hardware? That's kind of a scary sign of the times. Baseball cards at the checkout aisle at Ace, though. I drove all the way to Ace. The closest one is like Davison. It's like about, what, 25 minutes away or something? 20 minutes away. I drove all the way there to buy a shop vac. Because they had it on sale, and it was like the exact shop vac. Like, I couldn't just go to Walmart or something and buy whatever shop vac. Like, who cares, right? Nope. I had to look up the reviews on all the shop vacs. And there's a guy that does reviews on YouTube. Some of you've probably watched him before. He does all the reviews up for tools and, like, WD-40 style, like, lubricants and wrenches and, like, everything you can imagine. I watched his review and I was like, I gotta get that exact shop vac. So I drove all the way out there. And when I got there, it was like covered in dust. Like it'd been sitting there for years. And then the lady didn't want to give me the price, the online price. I was like, I drove all the way here. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. She's like, well, let's see if we can look it up online. Just double make sure my fan's in the right spot. There we go. Ace Hardware. Baseball cards and shop vacs. Jackie. Belozo, blue to 150. A Marlins hit for David. The Ace in Arizona only had Panini Football, 1 box. Food for Less in LA had Pokemon card dispenser machines. Mm-hmm. A KF. Rainbow foil. I can just match my tone to whatever music we're listening to. How about that? Yeah, I hope the next one isn't like gangster rap. Might get in trouble for that one. Green Langford, 2 of 99. Is it just me, or does Wyatt Langford have the hairline of like a 40-year-old baseball player? Brady Basso and Matt Williams autograph. Gold to 50. A Giants hit for Justin. Well, the hobby box had an autograph. We still have yet to get a silver pack auto yet. Two numbered cards, 3 numbered cards out of that box, though. Gold, green, and blue. You've seen baseball cards at Home Depot, David? I don't know about that. I'm calling shenanigans on that. I'm going to require some proof. Picture, or it didn't happen. But then again, if they had him at Ace, why wouldn't they have him at Home Depot? Yep, I'm going to need verification from the hot dog vendor too, like 2 points of verification. He needs to be holding up a newspaper with today's date and you standing there with a thumbs up. I need a lot. Muck City says, "Hey babe, I'm running up to Ace for some nails." Oh no, I can see it already. The Home Depot better not get baseball cards. Just gotta run to Home Depot real quick. Honey, where's your purse? Man, you were up there. Why are you going up to Home Depot every day? You know, yeah, a lot of deals. Good deals on all kinds of stuff. Nails and various fasteners. You need some 2x4s and mulch. That's a good one. Mulch. Use that. Hopefully Ace has mulch, because you can just always go get more mulch. Whole pallet full of mulch. One flower bed. Whole pallet of mulch. Just keep adding to it. Just have a mulch sale, like a garage sale. It's just pallets of mulch. How's the break going so far? Going good. We've got some good hits. A league of our own with a 3-month. Hello, Stryker, and all in the chat. Happy Series 2 day. Thank you for joining us and dropping the good vibes. It's important. We're just talking about excuses to run to Ace and Home Depot when they have sports cards. What else? Need to change the oil on the lawnmower? Get yourself a quart of oil. But you just changed the oil last week, honey. Didn't work. Got to do it again. City Connect Bo Bichette game used. It's the first City Connect relic that we've got today. That's one of the hats I'm going to get, I think. Actually, I'm on the edge. The Toronto City Connect. I'm on the edge. Because I do have a Toronto hat. Got a Blue Jays hat. I don't wear it all the time. Maybe I just need one that's better. Desert wasteland. Some dry stretches in these hobby boxes. Do you have a Dodgers hat? No, but there's a cool one I was looking at. I've got a cart full of them. I've got like $300 in hats sitting in my Fanatics cart right now. I couldn't pull the trigger though. I'm just letting it simmer in there. Hoping that they'll go on sale. Hats are expensive right now. It's like getting close to Father's Day, and I think they jacked up the price. They're gouging. Price gouging on hats for Father's Day. Maybe I wait till after Father's Day to make a big purchase. I just feel like they're almost $40 a piece, and I think that it just feels too expensive. I think they should be $30 a piece. It's Ryobi release day. Oh, we got one. K-Zone. The backwards K-Zone. Is that the SP? I think that's the SP. It is. Oh my, dude, this is super rare. This is tough to sleeve up. Hold on, I need to get this close to my eyes so I can see what I'm doing. This is a really fragile card. Wow. Add it to the list of hits today. Verlander. Hall of Famer. I gotta figure out what the odds of this are because they are super hard. Whoa! 1 out of 10,000 packs. 1 out of 10,000 packs. Might as well. Like, we are not going to see another one of these. Sideways. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we hit that. 1 out of 10,152 packs. Justin with the monster hit. It's happening. Like, we're getting a lot of those kind of hits today. Still no SPs though. SPs. The best way to pull an SP is out of a fat pack. Fat pack, mega box, and display box are the best way to pull SPs. Hobby and dude, that K-Zone, oh my gosh, that is such a hard pull. It's way easier to pull it out of a fat pack. Like fat packs are everything with this release. Except for Golden Mirror, they're like mid for pulling golden mirrors. But almost everything else, excluding autographs and relics, fatties. You think? No. Triat. That's. There's no shenanigans. If you think there's shenanigans, there's not. They're audited. They have a third-party auditor that makes sure there's no shenanigans. It's too big of a company to do anything like that. Why would they do that? That's stupid. They get the stuff out of their warehouse and it's gone. You know, like, they don't need shenanigans. They don't need any kind of, like, lawsuit that's going to destroy a multi-billion-dollar company just for what? Like, if you think about it on that scale, you're thinking about it on the scale of, like, a lowly collector who's going to buy like one box of cards. Like come on. You gotta think about it a little differently. Shauna Well, 1 of 10. Another low numbered hit. Black, 1 of 10? Wow. We didn't do the silver packs. That's a good sign. It's a good sign. We'll do them both. Why is Verlander a southpaw? Because they mirrored the image. So what they did here, because I use graphic programs a lot. All they did was they took like a regular K and they just mirrored the image. So both Verlander and the K is mirrored. That's why the Giants is backwards, the logo's backwards, everything's backwards. It looks like he's a lefty just because the image is inverted, mirrored. Kind of weird. Like, that's just what they should have done. They just took the easy way out. They weren't thinking what they should have done, unless they did that on purpose, which doesn't make a ton of sense, but they should have just inverted the K and then left because the Verlander's an overlay. It's a different layer, but they just took the whole thing and flipped it. You could have just flipped the K and left Verlander normal, and that would have been better. Unless that's the look that they were going for. They'll probably say that after I brought it up, but just double checking for. There's a sweet Ricky. Everything backwards, kind of cool. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe that's what they meant to do. But it's just weird on the eyes. Like, you're seeing Verlander's a lefty. You're seeing you can't read anything. I'm not like feeling picky about critiquing it. Someone just said it in the chat. You haven't seen one auto in 3 cases? Well, I mean, What are you talking? You ripped 3 cases and you haven't seen one auto in a silver pack? Is that what you're talking about? You must be talking about a silver pack. I mean, we have one. We have literally 2 of them on the stage. Gold to 50. And Duhar. Golds look good. They look really good. And James Wood. Yeah, sand glitter is only in jumbos. Nolan Shawnwell, black foil to 10. 1 in 4,970 packs. We're filling the stage up with extremely rare hits again. A lot of numbered stuff coming out. Josh Smith numbered to 150. Silver packs, gotcha. Gilbert, you gotta watch the video I just made yesterday. I broke down all the pack odds and stuff. That'll answer your question. Bailey Falter, Mike Trout, Dylan Cruz, Summertime, Summer Superstars. Here's a relic. Casas. For Boston. Derek, congratulations. Rainbow foil. Couple of flipperoos. Oh, these are coming out at a nice rate. Aldegari. Team border. Angels border. It's going to Jesse. Is she from? Bachelorette. Once again, no clue. Whoa. Ooh, that is sick. That's like a foil. That's going to be... Is that an orange foil? No, it just looks like that? Wow. Scooble City Connect. That looks sweet. I didn't think the other City Connect was foil like that. Well, maybe it is. You just couldn't tell. It's not as vibrant. Like this, you can tell. Also, you can tell that that's a City Connect uniform for Detroit because of the way it looks, whereas that just kind of looks like a standard swatch. Detroit's is pretty unique though, so you can definitely tell. It's kind of like some of those Padres City Connect relics. Some of them are really sweet, some of them are really bland. But if you happen to get a piece of the flamboyant colors, then you can definitely tell. Yeah, I'd like to see an SP. Tough pulls, though. Like I said, better odds for the SPs out of fat packs. Some retail has, like a lot of retail has much better odds than these hobbies and jumbos, but you just got to kind of figure out like what you want to chase. But I'm feeling like if I could track down a case of fatties, I'd open them on the channel. That sounds fun. These seem kind of rare, though. Maybe not rare, but uncommon. So I'm going to, at least at this point, I'm just going to top load it. Unless I start seeing them. Maybe I missed a couple. I don't know. You don't like the Bull City Connect ones, Johnny? I do like those, actually. I almost bought a hat. I like it. I like the red. Because not only is it like a Bulls City Connect, it's like the throwback, like the old White Sox logo reminds me of too. And I liked the old Bulls. It's like 98 or something when the Bulls had that black. I'm a big Jordan fan, so I like it. How to buy into a break. I'll just drop a link in the chat right now. Streambot drops links, but you gotta join the Patreon group. Become a slammer. Join the slammer tier, and you get notified when I post a break, then you can buy in. I do breaks on Wednesdays and Fridays at this point. But once Fanatics gets, Topps gets the licensing for football and basketball, I'll probably add another break day in. Maybe Wednesdays. It's pretty tough, or maybe Thursdays. It's pretty tough to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because there's so much work that goes into these breaks. Like a day off in between to like catch up with a bunch of different things that I have to do. Accounting, building the breaks. Like I got to build the breaks the day before because it takes a long time to do that and make the thumbnails and stuff. Top sells cases of fat packs to retail. I know they do, but I just haven't seen them yet. I don't know if they're available for sale. I checked like every website that there is. Didn't see any for sale yet. Not a lot of Pippin truthers. Time out for you, sir. Spencer Strider. Game used. Well, we got our relic out of the way right away. What was number 9? Ozuna was number 9 with a 924 OPS. I feel like that number this year is going to be in the, like, that gets you a top 5 OPS. Diaz. Oh, he got a card. Man, I don't know. Like, I think if I was Topps, I would have been like, let's leave Profar off the checklist as punishment. I think he should have punished him and left him off the 2024 checklist completely. Anybody agree? Wow, another one. This is the 3rd team border. Bautista for Vincent. Let's put him back here. Triant, are you like weighing your boxes? That's frowned upon. There's this. Unacceptable. Unacceptable in this community. Or any, really. And you've asked that question a couple times, so it's leading me to believe that you're a dishonest, unscrupulous character. Thief. That's like stealing. I consider that stealing. You're not one of those guys, are you? Definitely. I mean, just think about it. Maybe you should just hang out in the background for a while and not say anything for a while. Put your nose in the corner. If I were you, that's what I'd do. Give it like 30 minutes. 30 minutes of your nose in the corner. I'm watching. Okay? If I see you in the next 30 minutes, there's going to be consequences. It's 4:03, 4:30. I have to learn the hard way. Interesting gold background for this one, but not a parallel. One, two, three. We'll start with this. No, just a timeout. I've got the ability to put people in timeouts, not just ban them. I already put hunting and scrapping in a timeout today. Because he likes to be like... Part of me likes him. I don't know why. I shouldn't. But part of me just like he's like everything he says is negative. And so in the past, I would have just banned him long and just forgot about it. But I feel like giving him extra chances. Hunting and scrapping, that is. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm feeling so generous with him. I think the reason is because he keeps coming back, even though I made fun of him multiple times. So I respect it. I respect his tenacity. And then, like, if you come out and say something that's just like a blatant misrepresentation or lie, that usually results in a banning. But I just decided to put him in a timeout for 30 minutes because I wanted to test him again to see if he came back after 30 minutes and was good to go. It's all about passing the test here at Stryker Breaks. If you can take it, if you can take some jabs, and you come back, and you're not a complete you-know-what, then we can be friends. Look at the bottom of this one. Can you see that? It's like the Pat Clamp got a hold of Chaz McCormick. Brandon Walter to 699. Ronaldo Lopez, green parallel. Oh, we got some bottom clamps. Ooh, I like this. White parallel, Wyatt Langford. No, it's metal scrapping. The breaks. It's the kind of scrapping where you go on vacation and come home and you got no copper left in your house. Jackson Churio. Bryce Jarvis to 225. Logan Porter. Mini Iglesias. Poor hunting scrapping right now. He's just like, how come I can't? Where'd the chat go? He's desperately searching. Like, the chat just disappeared. I can't type in it for some reason. I don't understand. You like the white parallels? Yeah, they're nice looking. They're clean. Parallels are pretty darn good. Like, the chromes have some scratching issues, but everything's decently centered. Like, as far as the centering goes, it's not too bad. But the chrome does have some scratching issues. We're going to do this one first. Tops, chrome, black. Catalytic converter, scrapping. Yes. Green parallel. Pudge to 99. Sweet. Marlins Pudge. I love the fact that he's got autos in here. Where are the Marlins? I lost my ability to read. David, congratulations. Couple of blues. Mike Trout on top. Jackson Merrill. Jay Hen, rookie. Nando. Trace Sweeney, rookie to 150. Once again, Tigers releases this year. Jason, that's yours, buddy. Alcantara to 150. He's had 2 good starts in a row. Remember the beginning of the year, the big talk was who's going to get Alcantara? And I predicted the Yankees, but he hasn't been good this year. He's been horrible, actually. But the last 2 starts have been really good. But he's played 2 poor teams where he should have put a hurting on them. Last 2 teams he's played, the Pirates and the Rockies. But his ERA is still 7.14. Ugh. After those 2 starts, too. So I don't know that they're going to get much for him at this point. Yeah, you can, Ellie. He just can't talk. It's perfect. Really. Because they'll stick around to see if you talk about them. But they just can't talk. It's like you put some duct tape over their mouth and put them in front of the TV. Charlie Condon, first. Noel, red rookie. What do we have here? Any juicers? Well, we did get 3 parallel autos out of this one. Petre to 99. Slade, there's a good hit. Jason. Senard to 150. Oh! The big boy. Charlie Condon to 150. Mojo. Big hit. Jason. Jeez Louise. You got... Is there 2 different Jasons? Hold on. Let me double check that. Yeah. No, same Jason. You got the Diamondbacks and the Rockies. And you got the 2 big hits for both of them. Oh, I thought it was 3 parallels. And Amati! Look at that back-to-back! Whoa! That is a crazy back-to-back. Oh, what? I mean, include Slade in there, too. And one more? Wilkinson. We've partied with Wilkinson over and over. The first. So many Wilkinsons. Well, I mean, we got that Charlie is a hot B. Arguably the Made, although the Made is a base, and I usually don't make a base the hot B. Very particular with the hits of the break. However, I think we can make an exception here, and we can call this a double hot B. Although the Verlander's already on the stage. Okay, we already got this one. We kind of got 3 hot Bs in this break, which is incredible. And then you add the Slade as a little bonus. Charlie Condon base chrome too. That was one of the best boxes. It's one of the best Breaker's Delight HTA choice boxes I've ever seen. In terms of breadth. What poly sleeve do you use? I'll tell you what poly sleeve I use. Cardshells.com. They got these little pre-cut corner sleeves. You can just slide them right in. You don't got to worry about dinging up your sleeves. Use the code Stryker25 for a discount. Stryker25 gets you a discount. Cardshells.com. Okay, how are we going to do this? Double. We're going to take him down for the moment. It's okay, Verlander. You didn't lose your honor. We just have multiples. That way we remember it came out of the same box. The same pack even. That was a great break. Multiple cool things. Ladies and gentlemen, step right up. What do we have here in front of you is a 2025 Series 2 Hit Parade coming your way, coming your way. Should I just leave the music? I told you I'm going to mimic the music with my voice. All right. Mini Iglesias. Aqua Porter Jarvis to 225. Churio, Hoskins, Lopez, Walter to 699, and Blaze, a green rookie. Woodruff to 250, Belozo to 150, Matt Williams to 50, Wyatt Langford to 99, Strider Relic, Bautista Team Border, City Connect Bo Bichette, City Connect Tarek Skubal, Aldeguerre Team Border, Casas, Major League Material, Cruz, Josh Smith to 150, James Wood, and Duhar. That's a gold to 50. Sweeney to 150, Alcantara to 150. Langford, rookie, white border. Xander to 74. Another black. We've gotten 2 blacks. Shawnwell, black parallel to 10. 1 of 10. Pudge Rodriguez, 24 of 99. Wonderful on-card auto. Slade Caldwell to 150. Wilkinson to 99. Sinard to 150. Pitre to 99. Noel Red rookie. Jesus Made, first auto. Charlie Condon, Mojo first auto to 150. And Verlander, the K-Zone SP. 1 out of 10,000 packs. Crazy hit. enough of this. Enough of this song. What do you guess that this song's called? You won't be able to guess. It's called The Haymakers. John with $1.99 super chat. JJ waiting for break 4. Vibes up. Appreciate the vibes. And we still have Rex 50 gifted memberships up on the top of the board. Let's check the leaderboard real quick. Top fans, you can get points by chatting in the chat. Hit that like button. Can we get to 600 likes real quick? Leaderboard. Tarzan, Jedi, Eric, 1, 2, 3. Clayton Rips coming in at number 4. We got some ties at 225 experience points. Dave, Philly, Farmer. Keep up the good work. 420 pack rips. Here come the raise hits. Good vibes for break 4. Good vibes. Let's get some raise. The top loaders from the same company. Everardo. Cardshells. Cardshells.com. They've got all the different kind of top loaders, all different sizes, sleeves, books, booklets, like just everything you need for supplies. And it's a veteran-owned company, and they donate a percentage of their proceeds to Wounded Warrior. What more do you need to know? Do you think Trey Sweeney's going to be good or no? He's like a 4A player right now, I think. He's pretty good, but here, what do I do? Get this out of the way. Put these right here. There we go. He's pretty good. He's like I don't know. He's young. I think he's got a little bit of growth potential. He's a lefty. You know, lefties are kind of hard to come by, like a good lefty, but he just makes a few too many mistakes. But he's got upside. Break 4, box 1, dessert first. I mean, technically we ripped those packs, but we didn't look. Piazza, DeGrom, Ichiro, and that is a parallel. You want to know how I know? Because it's numbered to 150. Stand-worthy card number 1 goes to the Red Sox. Derek. Blue Jaron Duran. Bryce All-Star. Still no SPs out of here. We will have ripped a case of hobbies by the time this break is done. And the over-under on autographs from the hobby case, silver packs, was 0.5. We need 1. Kiersey, Rainbow. Salvi. Purple Kerstad. 11 of 250. And that one's going to Vincent Otani. Cags could be an update. I don't... Yeah, Cags is a possibility, but Roman Anthony I think is too late. Josh Bell Rainbow Foil. But they might just hold Cags back too. I'm not sure. You got to monitor Topps Now. Because when Topps Now has their rookie card, that means that they're going to be in the next release usually. So they have the call-up card, but you got to wait for the rookie card. They may give him a... I don't know if he got a Topps Now card for that 4-hit game. He should. Christian Yelich, game used. Caglianone's first 4-hit game. Usually like a rookie with a performance like that will get a Topps Now card. But I'm also waiting for some kind of a relic piece for Caglianone and maybe Roman Anthony. Those are the kind of Topps Now cards I like. Like I like trying to chase a nice parallel, a lower numbered parallel out of those relics. They're pretty expensive though. But I think it's worth it, man. Imagine how much you pay for a hobby box. So like a hobby box runs, you know, let's just say $100 of like a flagship hobby box or something. To pull a, first of all, I don't know if they even have game use bases in this release. Usually they don't. Like that's usually the kind of relic that you would get out of a higher end release. Maybe like an Inception. I know you can get base relics out of Inception, which is coming out soon, 2024 Inception. So you got to pay like $100. A box of Inception is going to cost like $300. If you just buy one of those relics off of Topps Now, usually they're like $150. It depends on who it is and what it is, but usually they're around $150, $170, something like that. So it's like the price of a hobby box, and you get a guaranteed banger. It's only one card though, and they only make so many of them. You know, there's only like they're numbered to maybe like 199 at the most, and they've got a few different layers of parallels. Maybe they're not even that. Maybe it's 99. Probably 99. Bases are in this release. They're called rounding the bases. That's cool. Another Dylan Cruz, Pujols, Kumar. Yeah, that Denzel Clark catch was amazing. You got a card numbered Alt 1? I don't know what that is. Is that an insert? You pulled one, Mark? Wow. Oh, you know what? I do remember seeing the rounding the bases. I didn't know that was going to be a base relic, though. That's sweet. So, yeah, just factor like how rare that is to get that hit. It's got to be way harder than just like even a standard case hit. So how many boxes it would take you to get something like that? How much that would cost? Cost you like probably like tens of thousands. Let's see, I got the odds right here. I could find it in about 2 seconds. Rounding the bases, 1 in 4,315. So whoops. I need to pull out the calculator. So it'd take you 215 hobby boxes. If hobby boxes are $125 a piece, it would cost you $26,875 to pull one of those rounding the base relics. And then the rounding the base autograph relic is even crazier. included in auto too. Yeah, the autograph ones are even harder. Like, there's an orange that's 1 out of 6,096, and then there's a black, which is 1 out of 14,000, and then the red, 1 out of 25,000, and the platinum, 1 out of 174,000. You can get rounding the bases dual relics too. Those are crazy hard to pull. McClanahan, rainbow foil. Pretty dry little stretch. Nothing whatsoever. Horribly dry stretch. Means we're gonna get something in this part. Purple Strider to 250. Braves Joshua. Michael Harris. We got a gold coming up. Schneemann. It's not a bad rookie. How old is he, though? He's old. That's why. That's why he wasn't mentioned in the good rookies. Little too old. Cardshells.com. Go to Cardshells to get your supplies and use the code Stryker25. Luis Robert Jr. Game used bat relic. Going to Jack. Snellington. Green Bivens to 99. Let's see about a jumbo. Seems like just based on the numbers, like jumbos, if you just look at the numbers for the parallels and like inserts and all that kind of stuff, based on the dollar per pull, jumbos seem not good. But when actually ripping it, they seem a lot better. So if price is no object, and you just want to rip like the best thing, the most likely thing that you already get, like the best hits, the higher end hits, including autographs and relics and stuff, just go with a jumbo. The hobby boxes seem pretty dry. You're at least at the point that they're at right now, the current pricing. Jumbos are expensive though. Kim. There's a green Cal Raleigh to 99. Jackson Holiday. Oh, there's a nice autograph. Brooks Lee rookie auto. Twins hit for Tanya. Congratulations. Got our auto unpack number 1. Look at this. Ooh, 2 numbered cards. Wow. 3 things back to back to back. That is impressive. Rainbow foil, Tyler Anderson. Monasterio, but this one... So this is to 150. Orange Jason Dominguez, Future Stars, numbered to 25. That's a sweet hit. This is the first orange we've seen all day. 4 of 25. A Yankees hit for Joseph. That's... I mean, that alone... That's like a fun pack to open, you know, where you get multiple hits. We got 3 hits in a row. Boom, boom, boom. But if you look at the numbers say like it's not a good dollar per those. But if you're pulling them, and then a Sasaki as well, and the gold, and I keep thinking that that's a gold parallel, which would look sweet. I like that pack. Another rainbow? Nope. Sand glitter. This could be the box of the day. Hey, hey. We're going to need a couple of monsters. You know, we can still get any number of awesome inserts out of here, too, to pad it even more. Our relics could be numbered. We could get... Yeah, there's possibilities. Still possibilities. Because we got our auto, and it's a good, you know, good rookie auto. But we still have 2 relics to get, and then, come on, 1 tough to pull insert. That's what I want. I'm going to say just out of this break in general, 1 tough insert. Oh, what do we got here? Nothing. Nothing. Chrome comes out in July, usually. Middle part of July, probably. Alex Cobb. Tell you what I'm really looking forward to. I got some fun stuff coming up, too. So, Friday, I think I'm going to incorporate maybe Friday, but we might wait till next week. But I got some Topps, 2024 Topps Japan. I haven't opened any of that yet. I want to open up a box. Like, I'll probably make a video, just open up a box for myself, because it looks really good. And then we'll do some breaks. I'll incorporate that into some breaks coming up next week, or possibly even Friday. I haven't decided. I've got 4 orders of cards coming in from different companies, so we'll see when those arrive and what I can get for this upcoming break. Is that an orange? Oh, see? See? Brooks Lee and Carlos Correa. Whoa. To 25. That's exactly what I wanted. A numbered relic. Dual patches? Sweet. Wow, this is like the greatest box. Tanya, another nice Twins hit. It's a Twins box. All right, let's double think that. That was a 260-point top loader. Should fit in a 180-point top loader. Yep, fits snug in a 180-point. All these other cards for this fit into 35-point top loaders, except for the relics. These relics go into 130-point. So thick relic, 180. Thin relic, 130. All the other cards, for the most part, in standard. And we got a gold mirror. Craziest box ever. Look at this. Luke Weaver, Golden Mirror. Look at him. He looks like a boss. Amazing box. Just when I was talking about jumbos. That's why I don't like to really like guide people in one direction completely until I actually open the formats. Because if I were just to look at the numbers and say, don't buy this, until I actually rip it, I'd say like probably don't get jumbos. Just the numbers look bad. But then opening it, monsters are coming out of jumbos. We haven't hit any autographs out of our silver packs. That's a bummer. But we've hit some other really good things. So if I had a choice at this point, without ripping any retail, I'm going to have to rip some fatties to really get a good understanding. Nice Carpenter, sand glitter. But at this point, I'd say just buy a jumbo. If price isn't an object. I asked for one more good thing out of this box. We got 2, and we got another relic coming. Any Paw Patrol cards? No. Will there be Paw Patrol? No. Paw Patrol cards were a one-time thing in 24 Tops Update. I doubt we'll ever see them again. But maybe. Never say never, right? Maybe it'll be an update thing. Hey, it's actually a decent relic, too. It's one of the rainbow foil ones, which aren't super common. They don't appear to be. Like, the main ones you get are these Major League Material ones, so... And this is actually game used, so this is one of the better relics. I guess it's kind of an Aaron Nola day, too. We got a big Aaron Nola in the first break. Phillies hit for Dreamweaver. Marsh. What a box. What a box. We got another hobby. Compare that to this hobby box and see. Yeah, ask for more out of your boxes. That's right. You get a big hit. Not good enough. More. You know, when you're just ripping on your own, just come on. One more thing. One more thing. Give me one more. Well, this is our last chance to hit the over. The over-under was set at 0.5. It's the last hobby box out of the case. Got to get an auto over here out of this to hit the over. The rare under hits on Stryker breaks. So rare. And Scrappin says it's gonna take me a lot of copper to buy these jumbo boxes. Yeah. How many houses do you reckon you gotta steal all the copper from before you can afford a jumbo box? You think probably one, right? One house scrapping the copper out of it. I wouldn't know. But I feel like one house might be able to get it done. Then again, maybe not. Maybe I'm way off. Maybe it's like 4 houses. I don't really know. Scrapping. Come on. This is your wheelhouse. This is your time to shine. How much does a jumbo box go for? Let me hold on. Yesterday they were $285. 1.5 houses. I'm just kidding. I know you don't do that, scrapping. But if you're a scrapper, you know the price of copper. And then you can deduce approximately how much copper might be in someone's abandoned house. Just asking for a simple deduction. One house equals 1.5 boxes. Really? Everybody's saying 1.5 houses. Oh, it's setting the over under. One house easily. I don't want to give anybody ideas. Kids, work for your money. Work hard. And then when you save up enough, after a whole week's worth of work to buy one of these jumbo boxes, hopefully you get something good. I think if I were to have a meeting with the gentlemen and ladies from Topps, and they were like, hey, Stryker, we just want to pick your brain for a while, I think I'd lead with, put yourself in the shoes of a common collector, a common everyday American citizen who goes to work 5 days a week, 40 hours a week, and think about how long it would take them to work to be able to afford a jumbo box. And I think if I presented it in that manner, there may be some shoulders that slouch down a little bit. It might go from like to like, you know what I mean? It might go from like, how much money can we make? Bottom line. That's all we care about. To like, oh, there's real people that are involved that have budgets. Noel, player worn memorabilia. Maybe. Just maybe. But it's not, you know, it's not their fault 100%. MLBPA charges a pretty penny for their autographs and memorabilia. And if I pulled the same move with some executives from the MLBPA, they'd laugh me out of the room. There'd be no shoulder slouching. There would be leave. I love this. Come here, you. Quartet won't forget. That is an awesome checklist. 136 out of 250. Tigers celebrate Grand Slam in the 2024 regular season finale. Awesome. Three-piece heritage. Yeah, after so we have ripped one whole case of hobby boxes. We've ripped 1, 2, 3, 4, 2/3 of a jumbo case. Jumbos are funner, for sure. Hobbies seem dry. Hobbies, when I was going through looking at the numbers, it just seems like they did not reduce the print run of hobby boxes. Little to no reduction, but I didn't do like the nitty gritty deep dive on the actual number of hobby boxes. I also heard from other people that there wasn't very much of a reduction. Jumbo boxes, however, it feels like there may be a little bit of a reduction just based on the golds, you know, which doesn't mean it's not like it's deeper than that, but 1 out of 14 for a gold, and then Series 1 was actually, it looks like they maybe made more. It's just they distributed the golds differently. That's all there is to it. I can tell you that for sure. But maybe they increased the amount of jumbo boxes. I don't know, because it's 1 out of 14 for a gold out of a jumbo, and it was 1 out of 11 from Series 1. It's a confusing release. Chrome to $6.99. I think part of including those blacks from Series 1 into the jumbos and hobbies, I feel like that gave them a door to produce more. They're just like, oh, we got double the amount of blacks we can throw in here. We can actually make more and it won't feel as dry. Jack Flaherty green. Gavin Stone aqua. Speaking of dry, that was pretty dry. Pretty dry blaster. Let's get a real wet one here. I think they do, Dennis. Far North says, I can't find high number blasters in Alaska. You got to order them online, buddy. They're still fairly cheap on all the different distributors. Look at David Adams, Steel City, and Blowout. You should be able to find some there. Tyler Locklear. Rex says, hey Stryker, my grandson just pulled a Jason Dominguez Chrome autograph to 150 relic from a 24 Bowman Chrome HTA choice box. Wow. That's a nice hit. Congratulations to your grandson. That's a JD rookie relic auto. Willie Adames to 150. Get a little sneak peek of one of our parallels. Ellie Altuve, Grant McCray to 99. Jackson Yamamoto. You're back. All good. That's really all that matters. If I give you a hard time and you come back and you're just cool, that's what matters. One box left, and it's a big one. It's a good one. A real nice one. What is, in your opinion, the best pull so far this live stream? My memory is so short, I don't even... I mean, the triple auto, that one's gonna... We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 hot bees today, so there's like 4 hits that could qualify. It's either the triple auto. See, I hate deciding. I struggle when deciding like the best thing. So it's either the triple auto to 10. That's probably it. But the Verlander is even... I actually don't know if it's a tougher pull, but it was like the Verlander K-Zone short print. It's 1 in 10,000. So that was a good one. But the Charlie Condon Mojo first auto might be the most valuable one out of all of them. Gemmed up, PSA 10. Especially like that one's got the potential to go up in value a lot, whereas the other ones are just going to pretty much be worth what they're worth. But the Condon could go up and be a... Like, if he ends up being a superstar, that card could be worth like $6,000 to $10,000. The All Kings is awesome, but it won't it wouldn't be the most valuable one if you're talking about that. All Kings is probably my favorite pull, but in terms of most valuable, it's probably either the red triple or the Condon. that 2 base autos? That is a rarity. But they made up for it with a gold. Sasaki, red rookie, and a gold if it's Wilkinson. Okay. Cameron Sullivan. Gold Geo to 50. Sebastian Walcott to 250. Quintero to 150. Here come the autographs. Cameron Sullivan. First auto for Scott. Cody Freeman. First auto for Mark. And PJ Morlando. That is actually a good hit. To 150. PJ is 19 years old. He's the number 16 overall pick. And he's one of the top. I think he's got to be one of the top guys in the Marlins farm, but not sure. The Alex Mooney auto's legit. Shay says everyone's going to want the All Kings and Aces players on them are the best right now. Yeah, well, those inserts are going to be valuable. Those are big time chase cards. The All Kings are really, really cool. And then the K-Zone, those, since they're so rare, people are going to like those too. But they are pitchers, so they might have a little bit less. I don't know. Tough to say. They are some of the best pitchers. Like all-timers. Are they like case hits? They're harder than case hits, I believe. Quite a bit harder than case hits. They don't really have, that I know of, they don't really do the whole case hit thing as much as you would think with tops. That might be more of a Panini thing, because you would think like a case hit would be like maybe an HFA or a golden mirror. That would fit the bill of being a case hit type of card, but a lot of this stuff, and even some of those inserts, like the Kings and the K-Zone, like they seem like they could be case hits, but they're tougher than case hits. So they should be even more valuable. There's cards like lately they've been making these really tough to pull inserts the last couple of years. I like that because they do a good job with them too. They're actually really cool looking. And there's some of them that I've never even pulled, and I rip a lot for breaks and even personals, and I've never even seen them before. Gavin Stone, Aqua. Green Flaherty, Green Gomez, Crone to 699, Lubob, game used bat. Strider to 250. This is a Jaron Duran number to 150. Yelich, game used, McRae to 99. Monasterio to 150. Jason Dominguez, Orange Future Stars. Brooks Lee, autograph, rookie auto. Cal Raleigh to 99. Bivens to 99, Noel, player worn, Nola, game used, Kerstad to 250, Adames to 150, Locklear, rookie auto, Purple Tigers, Grand Slam. This one's sweet. Carlos Correa and Brooks Lee, dual patch to 25, orange. We did get a golden mirror too, Luke Weaver. Look at the back of that. Cameron Sullivan, first auto. Quintero to 150. Walcott to 250. Another Sullivan, gold to 50. Sasaki, red rookie. Morlando to 150. Mojo, first auto. And Cody Freeman, first auto. That's going to do it, man. We flew through it today. I guess that was 3 hours. It did not feel like 3 hours. That felt like about 15 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. We're going to be back at it on Friday. We're going to do some more Series 2. We're going to do some mixers. We'll mix it up. I might go a little more high rolling with those. It just depends on what I get. Some of my orders, what I get in time. But I hope you had a good time. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Patreon group. Links in the description below. Thanks for watching.